Hey, Dr. Brett here. One of the things I love about golf, I love most sports, or if not all sports, is kind of my thing in this world. But golf in particular, there's just a lot of integrity in the game. You know, players willing to call penalty shots on themselves. I still remember from 2010 at the Heritage Classic in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Of course, I played with my twin brother several times, Harbor Town. So amazing. I remember Brian Davis calling a penalty on himself against Davis Love in 2010, and he lost in a playoff, and he had never won before. And there's been so many players like Russell Henley that have called penalties on themselves. There's the occasional athlete that is more like other sports where they're so hyper competitive, they might be willing to do anything that it takes to win. Patrick Reed certainly had some controversy in that regard. The willingness to possibly, cheat or cut corners. But in sports like baseball or even football, if they can win by cheating, we've certainly seen it in cycling. If you can win by cheating, all the more power to them. I mean, we've seen, Deflategate in football with the New England Patriots, Spygate where they're using cameras or whatever. We've seen the Houston Astros cheat, by stealing signs. Now there's a big controversy around pitchers using sticky substances. And when they interview the pitchers, what's fascinating is a lot of them, it's been passed down from generation to generation. It's sort of part of the game. So they don't really have an issue with it. Whatever it takes to win is the mentality. In a lot of sports, there's so much money involved and so much riding on success. So again, not that, look, I love baseball and I love football, whatever, but there's a purity to golf that's very, very special. 99 players out of 100 are never going to cheat and do the opposite, right? They're going to call a penalty on themselves if they have to, or if they should, or if it's the right thing to do. Whereas like in baseball, forget it, it's not happening. Football, forget it, it's not happening. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'm Dr. Brett.